And I'm Dylan Black. You know, Mom Break is an amazing resource that gives a fair depiction of motherhood. With all the details, we have the creator of Mom Break, Erica Fraser.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
Thank you. I'm very excited and slightly terrified.
Don't be terrified. We're friends.
Really
okay.
nervous.
You know what? This is quite the resource for sure.
Yes.
Just give us the gist. What is Mom Break?
So Mom Break is basically an online community for moms that it's designed to make moms feel normal about all the things that they struggle with, or their victories, or anything that they face in their day-to-day lives. They're not the only ones facing it. So it's meant to make them feel like their struggles are normal.
Okay, now how long has it been in existence at this point?
A couple years now.
A couple of years?
Yeah, coming up on our 2-year anniversary soon.
So why did you decide to create this thing?
You know what? When looking online after having my first daughter, I realized that there's so many awesome resources online, but most of them only show a small portion of parenting. So they show the really awesome, beautiful, magical moments where they're in a white bed with jeans and the perfect cup of coffee that doesn't spill, right?
Yeah.
And their kids are perfectly well behaved, and that's an awesome moment of parenting, but it's just that. It's a moment. It's not the full picture.
I tell you what, okay, so we have just a sample of what Mom Break is all about. Let's have a look.
I should sit and eat dinner at the kitchen table. My kids should be wearing pants 24/7. My kids should sleep in real pajamas. My kids should eat more vegetables. I should drink more water. I should exercise. I should meal plan every Sunday. I should buy only organic food. I should have a shower every day. I should. Should is officially my most used and least favorite word in the entire world.
You know, I noticed, though, moms, there's no opportunity to shower every day.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually showered today for you.
Did you? Well, thanks.
I know, you're welcome.
Smelling fresh. Good
Yeah.
work. Part of Mom Break is what I learned in therapy. What is that all about?
So the idea of that is that it all started, I was driving home from therapy one day and I had a really great session, and I thought to myself, wow, I feel like $1,000,000. I feel lighter, things feel better. How can I make other moms feel that way too? And I just sort of thought to myself, why don't I just tell people? So I ended up starting a weekly video that I release on Facebook every Thursday, where I talk about basically anything that goes inside a mom's head that they don't necessarily want to say out loud, because maybe they're embarrassed or they're ashamed. And then I talk about how I deal with it with my therapist.
Wow, okay, so there's
no pressure.
Is it family friendly to watch that video?
No.
Didn't think so. There is actually a stigma that's out there when it comes to postpartum depression and anxiety as well for mothers.
Yeah, we put so much pressure on ourselves, and it's pressure to succeed and to never fail and to always be perfect. And obviously, postpartum depression and anxiety doesn't fit within that perfect world that people expect themselves to be in. A really good example is after I had my first daughter, I was struggling a lot, and so I ended up going to therapy, but I lied to everybody I know about where I was going. I had doctor's appointments, physio appointments, all these other nail appointments. I had the most appointments out of anybody in the world in the first 6 months of my child's life because I was embarrassed. Now look at us. 3 years later, I'm sharing everything to everybody.
No need to be embarrassed, though?
Yeah, no, not at all.
Okay.
So normal.
Do you know a mother that doesn't struggle, quite honestly? I mean, it's the world's most difficult job.
It really is. I know moms who want you to think they're not struggling.
Yeah.
But they're struggling.
Yeah.
You talk with friends. I have this really great platform of women, and the feedback I always get is thank you so much for sharing the things that people don't talk about, because I'm struggling with X, Y, or Z, or I'm struggling with my kids' tantrums, or my relationship, or whatever it is. It's hard. You never get a break.
Okay.
Mom Break.
Mom Break. There it is. That's the plug right there.
Exactly.
So tell us then some tips perhaps for moms who do struggle. Some easy ones.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, the one, and this is going to sound like such a simplified tip, but you need to just put your hand up and ask for help. And it's so much easier said than done, and I'm a little bit preachy on this because I'm not great at asking for help. But for therapy, for example, specifically, how I got into therapy was I was sitting in my laundry room, fetal on the floor crying, hiding from my baby and husband, and I just texted my husband and said, you know what, find me a therapist. I don't care who it is. I don't care when it is. I'm not capable of doing this by myself right now. Please help me.
That doesn't sound like a fun moment, by the way.
No, it wasn't, but it's so normal. The amount of moms that I know that, take a break and hide in the bathroom or sit and have a good cry, and then they, start again and just are expected to rule the world in the house. It's everybody.
Kids are fun, eh?
They're awesome.
Yeah.
And it's been the best few years of my life, but I am it's hard. There's no way of sugarcoating it.
I noticed on your website, mumbreak.ca, I mean, there's amazing blogs, there's recipes, the discounts available as well.
The goal is really to give all the resources to make parenting easier and mom life easier. So I have awesome brands that I partner with, like Nested Bean, Binksy Baby, and have all the discounts offered waiting for everybody, because it's also it's a difficult time financially as well for some moms. It's not a cheap thing to do, is be a parent and be on mat leave and have multiple kids.
Multiple kids. That sounds like a lot of fun too.
Yeah, you have the one cute kid.
One, and I'm not a mom. She takes care of all of that.
She's amazing, probably.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's what moms do. It's an incredible thing. So, mumbreak.ca. Yep. Erica Fraser, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Good job. Details on the queer sphere. What is it all about next on Daytime?